be quite honest, I have not done this in a hot minute, so yeah. Kind of just decided to hop on it, to be honest.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium. Reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferguson. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field. Yeah,
I have to do something. Hold on.
He's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Now it's Tannehill. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
On 2nd and goal, Tannehill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's Henry. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. They snap it to Tannehill. Rolling to his right. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Anthony Ferguson there to make the grab. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, Chester Rogers. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now not only did you not get it and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Touchdown.
This guy only goes to Julio Jones and the other dude. I'm not gonna play against someone that only goes to those people. I really don't give a shit. Yeah, because I'm not going to play against someone like that. No, no thank you. Screw that. I do not play like that. You guys watch this channel, all that's not how I play.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chandler Jones leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Second and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Finding room at the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Second and 10. Now it's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Murray. Ertz has it left side. And he's got room. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Love you too.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. First carry for James Conner. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Prater for the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the side.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Peter Baker with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
These two teams all tied after one. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 8. Here's Murray. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. On play action, it's Murray. Forced out to his left. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Connor. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's Connor. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is
under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
DeAndre Haskins. I'm not
yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Prater on to add the extra point. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Steps away. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It's a big play there for Seattle. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Wilson going to throw for it. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. To throw is Murray. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. After the interception, here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Moore now on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. If they get back in balance, it'll help when they put the ball back in the air.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
It would be under if you go into my server and request having blacklisted, then it would be notified to many other groups for the reason why he would get blacklisted. Oh, you are?
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray.
Well, I wasn't aware that we were actually doing
the complete to Green. And they
Because I would talk to you, but you never told me if you want to do. You didn't tell me you want to do a regular partnership for that moment.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Okay.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run
I never
blitz
made
there.
this
They guessed
well.
correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They got to get to the 23
I never
here
say
on
that.
3rd. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the
Now, what do
pocket
you
and
mean by
get
that,
comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL.
Do I, though?
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep
Do
the
I,
quarterback
though?
hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
No.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. He'll air this one out for Kirk. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, 32 yards. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Flushed out right. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Any silver eye have partnerships with, which is more than a dozen. That means, that's what I mean, like, between all my partnerships. You just have to go ahead and request it. Well, yeah, I know, but that's how the blacklist is.
To kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
No. So, the thing is, the amendments are, unless, the freedom of speech is what he's trying to use, right?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The
that only
Seahawks
counts
offense.
in person, not online.
From behind now, following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
At least 30.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
One server that we're partnered with is Global Industries, and they have over
first down and more. And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
Global Industries is bigger than her, Tom.
63 yards rushing for
they have over 2,000 members.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The sack there by J.J. Watt. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. From the shotgun, Wilson. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson.
As far as I know, they have between like 1,000 and 2,000. I know they have at least 1,000 in there. They basically have it's an industry server.
They forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy
because GI, Global Industries, they have Global Productions, Global Blacklisting, and Global RP.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
I could have his count terminated. Tell him that.
Drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick?
I'm retired staff. I still have the ability to request an account termination.
Starting backed up in their own territory.
Yeah, to send me his name, his Discord name and his long ID.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Murray's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he'll be taken down before he works it past the 50.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive.
Yes, it is. It's against rules to go into another server and delete rules that you are
not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
I will, actually. I've seen at least like three screenshots of like him doing it. Yeah, basically.
First down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. It's
at least three.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Jesus Christ. Actually, you can't have that many. This kid is autistic.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray escaping the pressure right. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
All right.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
More is optional. It would help the case against him. But
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray. To Connor on the check down.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Check 4. Hey. Switch gears. Check.
Murray again. This is counter. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On the ground with a tight end. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Check. Cross.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackled by Darrell Taylor. Now Murray. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players. But most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Now Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the 4th. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock, so tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Being chased out left. It's over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. To throw is Murray. Able to find Ertz. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now Murray. Rolling to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Wilson wants to throw it. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And the Cards are right back in this football game. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.
Dude, stop arguing. We know the staff member's there.
Yes, I am one. I'm executive management.
How was that?
I don't understand.
Not anymore. You know, junior supervisor, the roles in
Hey, guess what?
Guess
Guess you starting shit in WBS.
You're not young anymore. You're JS, junior supervisor.
Guess who's trying to start stuff in WBS? Gold. WBS.
What's that?
My HQ.
Yeah, put it in my link in the channel. What's he saying, William?
I actually don't need to be verified because you can see as member. I'm taking his role off, by the way, too.
Wait, what's this happening now?
And he's now going to be under UI.
Where is he starting from?
Well, I mean, like, he's starting to talk in this server. Because he probably knows that he's screwed.
Can you still see the chat?
No, he cannot. Not anymore, he can't.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna restart my phone.
Alright.
Alright.
I have to go to this.
Dude, I found the nicest people on Madden NFL Sunday. Oh, really? Yeah, like they were having nice conversations with me. Hey, hi to Madden, sir. Hey, William, he's the owner. William.
What?
He's the owner.
Hold on, I cannot hear you. Let me think.